Well, folks, as you can see, we got some problems with our pear trees. We got 2 pear trees in our small orchard that have contracted the fire blight again. Not sure if it ever really goes away, but if you've watched any of our videos last year, we had a video out about my wife saving the fruit trees, and she did a really great job. For some reason on the pear trees, it came back this year, and it came back with a vengeance. What we're going to do today is we're going to pull them out and plant some new peach trees. We're just going to totally get rid of the pear trees, and we're going to finish out, or not finish out, but really expand on our little small peach orchard that we have here. So, welcome to Live in Texas, Hidden Spring Farm. Y'all come on and join us. All right, folks, so the plan is to totally get rid of these pear trees. We don't want any kind of infestation transmitting over to our apple trees or anything like that. So we're going to begin by tearing the ground up around the bottom of the tree, trying to get as much mulch and dirt broke up as we can. Then we'll hook the tractor to it. Then we'll try to lift them out. By the way, got my boy here today. Farm time. There it is. Pull all this back, buddy. See if we can start breaking it up around it. Oh yeah, these rains have made it pretty decent for us to break this ground up. Usually the ground is really hard. Say it again, buddy.
I got the root system already here.
Yeah, there's going to be some top trailing roots to it, and the ones on the bottom is the ones we're concerned about. Well, I think we're going to try to give it a go. That wasn't bad at all. I figured it'd be I knew that tractor would pull it out, but I figured it'd certainly be in there deeper than that, but apparently not. Let's you can tell there's a few little small roots. We're going to try to pull them out, chop them back as best we can. Then we're going to pull a string. Yep, no, we're not laying concrete. We're putting a fence line up, but might as well think we are, because we're going to pull a string down the row of trees so we can make sure that these peach trees line up. We'll measure off the peach trees that are established already, and we'll get those in the ground. We're going to go to the back, probably just go back to the 3rd tree. We've got 4 trees in line here and 4 in line over there. We're going to go back, put a stake in the ground, tie a string to it, come around and line all the bases of the trees up. We'll know exactly laterally which way this tree needs to go, and then we'll measure the distance from that tree to this tree. Should be 16 feet exactly. We got them 16 feet apart, and we'll be able to put this tree right where it needs to go, keep it in line with the rest of them. All right, so I'm going to come down to the 3rd tree. We know they're all lined up. We've done them before. We just recently put these back 4 in. The front 4 peach trees, the larger ones, and the 2 pair, they've been in the ground about 3 years. We just recently, if you've seen our other video, we put in 5 plum trees, 3 nectarine, and 2 apricots. And then probably in the background you can see that we've got our raised bed planters over there. But we want to try to line this up as keep these trees in line as much as possible. Our goal is to have, with planting these new peach trees, we'll have 10. Then we're going to go 10 more. So we'll have 20 peach trees right here, 5 plum, the 3 nectarine, the 2 apricot, and then on the other side of that, we'll have 5 apple trees to it. You know, we would like to sell some of the peaches. We're certainly not going to be on the scale of some of the peach tree farms around here. But even if we can't sell them, we'll give them away to people that need fruit. And that's our main goal, is to help our friends, family, friends, and neighbors. Laid the string, and it just goes right by each tree, barely touching the tree. All right. We're not getting sponsored at all by Black Cow. We use it, but we got enough compost. This is our last bag of this. We got enough compost from our own cows. We got plenty of Black Cow compost, but my wife really likes this stuff to be in the ground with the trees. So I'm going to mix that together with some dirt. Then we'll spread it around the hole a little bit wider and check the depth on this plant and make adjustments as needed. Loosen the root ball just a little bit without damaging it. See if we can get it underneath here. And we want to try to keep from moving the string if at all possible. All right. Now the only thing is to pack it in. Try to pull the dirt in without that mulch. Keep as much of the mulch on top as we can. As you can see, the wind's already blowing the little trees, so we're definitely going to need some stakes on it. Once we put the final mulch around the top of it to dress it up, we'll leave a little indention near the base of the tree, because you don't want the base of the tree smothered, and that'll help it retain water close to it. We'll get this thing staked off, and we'll be done with this one. We'll move into planting that next one. So here where we live up on a hill. We got a cattle pasture to our south, our cattle pasture and hay pastures to our north. The only thing that's in between them really is our shop and our Connex box. So the point is the wind blows real hard on these trees here. I don't know if you guys seen our video where we put in our 3 large maple trees. We put those in and we staked them down with 3 stakes, which is what the seller recommended because they're quite a bit larger than this. But what we're going to do on this is we're going to stake on the north side and on the south side of this, and hopefully it'll prevent it from moving back and forth during the storms and wind, at least limit the movement on it. We do put them in at a slight angle to be able to hold the rope. All right, so we got one around it. We're going to put the other one around it on the other T-post, and this tree will be done as far as securing it. Alright, so that's this little tree here. This one's done except for the mulch. What we're going to do, take the weight off the tree. We'll just pull that fruit off. It'll be less weight on the top, less inclination for it to bend. So this one's pretty much done. Like I said, with the exception, it's easy for me to say, isn't it? With the exception of the mulch. So we're going to move over here and finish this next one. So we're going to speed this up. You guys have fun. I'll spread that out. Mainly mulch is there to hold in the moisture for the tree. So if I'm not sure the camera angle's on that, but you can see we got a little trough built around there. Pulled the dirt back some more. And we're going to fold over the mulch into it. With the exception of putting water on it, they're pretty much done. We appreciate you joining us today for another episode of Live in Texas, Hidden Spring Farm. Do us a favor, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel and tell your friends. Every little bit helps. Y'all have a blessed day.